Bjorn Toorun.
Hey!
Can you tell me a cool fact about Seattle?
I'd love to. I do it for a living. So my cool fact of the day is Lake Washington, Lake Union, Puget Sound, they were all carved by the glaciers. They were naturally made, but they were not naturally connected. Man connected them all of them at 1917 when they put the cuts in, when they put the bridges in, they put the locks in, okay? Now to make it all work, they actually had to lower Lake Washington's water level by 9 feet to make all this work. Well, there was a river, the Black River, that flowed out of Lake Washington at that time, and it became high and dry in the process. There's even accounts of salmon flopping around the puddles when it went dry, okay? So we took control of the situation, and we actually took another river, the Cedar River, and diverted its course back into Lake Washington, right? So we lost those salmon runs. So we put another river back in the lake. We put a fish ladder down by the locks, all right? Then we put fish eggs up in the streams. And years later now, we have a run of sockeye, coho, chinook, and steelhead in the lakes. Now it's fine for a long time until a couple California sea lions decide to come up here, and they parked themselves by the fish ladder and ate all the steelhead. So now we have a protected species eating an endangered species, which is a classic Northwest tale of federal regulations. So what do, right? So we threw firecrackers at them. We hit them with rubber-tipped arrows. We played orca whale sounds underneath the water. That didn't work. One guy made an orca whale decoy, a plastic fiberglass orca whale anchored off the locks to scare them. That didn't work. If you saw this orca whale, you'd laugh. It's practically smiling at you, right? So none of this stuff worked. So we set up a float, a trap. We'd catch the sea lions, put a number on their side so we can identify the troublemakers, right? If they kept eating steelhead, we'd catch them again, we put them in a truck, and we send them to Florida to spend the rest of their days playing canasta in a nature preserve down there, okay? Now the reason we do that is because we took one back to California. Took it all the way back there, let it go, and it got back up here in 2 weeks. It almost beat the truck back, okay, which is amazing, right? Now only the male sea lions come up here for some reason, none of the females, I don't know why. So I think it's more like spring break. Bunch of guys go on a trip, some eat too much, some get tattoos, some go to jail. It's like sea lions gone wild. No video.
What an amazing story. Thank you for that piece of history, Bjorn.
You're welcome.